Okay, I'm back. It's Mr. Nowicki. I'm going to show you how to do the second type of 3D print. We're going to go to Inventor, do a new part, and create a new sketch. Now, some of you had asked me what a trinket was or what a widget was, so I went to Google and I did a definition. And it's a small ornament or item of jewelry that is of little value, so it's trinket. Another word would be like a widget. It's just a small something that you don't know what it is, you don't have a name for it. Basically, it's just something you want to 3D print in this case. So anyways, let's go to Inventor, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a decision die. So I'm going to have you roll it, and two sides will have Y's on them, two sides will have an N for yes and no, and then the third one will have an R for roll again. So I just thought it'd be a fun little thing to make. And there we go. So there's my cube. I want to actually fillet all the edges and stuff because I want it to roll a little nicer. And I can even set this so it's less of a fillet. And let me just flip that around. And it looks like I got all of them. Yep. Okay. Alright, so that's my die. And then I'm going to go ahead and start a new sketch. And I'm going to add my letters. So I click on text. And I'm going to click where I want it. And then I'm going to do my Y. Now it's really weird here. I could change all these settings, but unless I have this text highlighted like this, it won't take the change. So there, I'm going to bold it. And I like the Courier New font. And then for my size, I'm going to set it to 0.5. And then I can hit OK. I hit Escape, and now I can move this to where I want. This is where having the grid is pretty handy. So I can kind of eyeball it and space it out and center it. And then when I'm done with the sketch, right, I click Finish Sketch. Now I have to do, you're not going to do an extrude, you're going to do what's called an emboss. So we're going to click on this. This is here and here, and then we're going to set our depth. And that's going to be fine. So I think I had to select it first. Yep. Select it, emboss. Okay, so that was really weird. I had to close out of the emboss tool, and then once I click it, I click here, and then I make my changes and click OK. And now you can see it's kind of extruded into that, or cut into that. And then I would just keep doing the same thing. Start sketch, click on the face, click my text, and here I'm going to put one of the ends. Forgot to bold that. There we go. Hit Escape, and now I can move this around and center that. I click Finish, then I click Emboss, click that one there, and then I say OK. And now it's set. And that's it. Keep doing that until all the sides of the die are done, or whatever you're making. And then when you're done, you're going to save it. And then when you're done saving it the first time, you have to export it so that I can 3D print it. So that you do by going to File, Export, CAD Format. And here's where you hit this Save as Type. Make sure it's STL file, Options, and make sure the binary units is inches, and click OK. And then save. And then you're all set. send that to me.